Your sugar-coated doll is not so pure. My bad, don't give up. You're stepping on me and that got my mama touch you better than that. You're mad, I guess you're mad. Wore my best pajama for this drama. Why you talking like that, like that, like that?
If it repeats, I'd want to live alone.
Hey girls, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for clicking on this video. And if you like this kind of video, please consider subscribing. Now in today's video, we're going to be taking a look at Chantal's live stream entitled Bruises. Now we're not going to watch the whole video. We're just going to watch certain interesting parts of the video. So let's discuss.
Where are you guys?
She's still wearing yesterday's eye makeup. Now listen, I'm not getting into the whole, how could she not wash her face at night? I don't care. The only thing I care about, the thing that kills me, is she goes to sleep with glitter on. So this is yesterday's glitter. Doesn't that drive people crazy? I hate glitter. Like, I hate today's glitter, let alone yesterday's glitter. It's going to be all in my eyes. I can't even imagine. Ooh, that raises my anxiety just seeing yesterday's glitter still on her face.
I think I might be addicted to these streams. I know.
Chantal has been streaming multiple times a day. She is addicted to these streams. And I think we've all figured out why. I just don't think she's figured out why. Chantal needs friends to speak to, okay? What happened to Rena? Why can't she call Rena? Some of the things she's been discussing on these live streams, for example, the sexual details of the discussions she's having with all those guys on Tinder and all that shit, that shouldn't be on your live streams. That should be discussions with your girlfriends or with your friends. These people in your chats are your viewers. They're not your friends. So seriously, what happened to Rena? Why can't you call Rena and discuss this stuff with her? Because Chantal, that's what you need right now. You need a friend to talk to. You're treating your mods and the people in your chat like your friends, and they're not. And this is ridiculous. And I feel like one day you're going to look back on all this and you're going to be embarrassed, and it's going to be on the internet. You know, you're going to regret having put all this out there one day.
No, I don't feel like working or volunteering right now. I would like to volunteer, just not here. I would love to volunteer. Like, you can sign up for like international volunteering. Yeah, but I can't leave Pete's. What would Pete's do? You know? Like, I'm literally all he has. So I can't screw.
Listen, I'm very sorry, Chantal, but besides your chat and your mods, it seems like Pete's the only thing you have too. Why are you acting so high and mighty and pretending like you're the only thing going on in his life when it seems like it's very mutual?
I've never had my own space. But
I can appreciate that. This is the first time in my life that I'm living alone, and I have to say it feels really good. And I do think that everybody should experience this at least once in their life. It teaches you a lot of responsibility and self-sufficiency. There's nobody. If I can't cover all my own stuff, who am I going to turn to? I'm alone. But I'm thankful for that because it's turned me into a very responsible, self-sufficient person.
I think he thinks we're going to live together like forever.
Why wouldn't you talk to him about this instead of your chat?
Just because two people are alone doesn't mean that they need to get together, you know? Like, I'm just not, it's not my thing. If it repeats, I'd want to live alone. Yeah, I don't feel like taking care of somebody. I just feel kind of like...
Is that implying that she's been taking care of Pete's? Because, I mean, I'm sure it's very mutual, their living arrangement, but from what we know, Pete's is very useful to Chantal for things that Chantal isn't capable of taking care of on her own. Put it that way. I haven't heard of Chantal, you know, washing Pete's or tying his shoes or bringing up his dinner.
Live next door to each other?
That would be cute.
Oh.
Why?
He doesn't ask me to do anything for him. It's just... I just do. Hi, Shannon! sometimes I feel like I would like my own space, like my own private space. But then I feel guilty for thinking that because
You shouldn't feel guilty for wanting your own space. You should feel guilty for discussing this behind Pete's back with your freaking mods. If I was Pete's, this would really piss me off. If a friend did this to me, that's betrayal. Come on, you're supposed to be best friends. You don't do that to a friend. He's not even in the car to be in on what you're saying. And you know that a lot of the people in your chat constantly contact Pete's on Twitter. So you know a lot of this stuff is going to get right back to him. What are you doing, Chantal? This is so mean. This is being a lousy friend. You're a lousy friend.
yes, people are reporting me to the police. I guess. I don't know. That's what they say. I'm a criminal. I know. I don't know, guys. I don't know what to say. I don't want to talk about it. I just feel, sometimes you just want your own plate, like your own space. I don't know what it is lately. I just super, irritable. I kind of feel like everything I do, I have to think about. I don't feel exactly free 100%. Like, everything I do, I have to think about, for dinner. I have to think about him, too. And, it's kind of like being in a relationship, and I didn't really want that.
But I don't understand. This must have been a decision you guys took together before you moved in together. So if you were okay with it a year ago, how come you're not okay with it now? And if it wasn't something that you guys had discussed before moving in together, why can't you discuss this with Pete's? Why would you wait until it's boiling over? Wait until you're so angry that you have to discuss it with your mods on a live stream to strangers, talking about your best friend behind his back?
I kind of feel like we don't have our own separate lives.
And that's because neither one of you has a life. You're in the house almost 24 hours a day. Yeah, you're going to spend time together when you're the only two people who's ever there. That kind of seems normal to me. If each of you had a job maybe outside of the house, or at least some kind of a social life, you wouldn't be spending 24 hours a day together and getting on each other's nerves like this.
I mean, we're not even screwing, so I feel like I'm impairing him from growing up a bit. Do you know what I mean? Hi, Ned girl.
Chantal, you're like a fucking 37-year-old toddler. You need to grow up too. You both need to grow up.
Then I feel like if we did separate, it would be devastating for him because,
No, you don't know. Why don't you tell us? Since you've told us everything else.
I'm under the bus. I'm just being honest about how I feel sometimes,
Why are you being honest with your fucking chat? Why don't you be honest with Pete's?
No, he rented a room off of a woman, a woman was living in the apartment, but she cleaned everything. He kept his room clean, I guess. But I don't know what to say.
Why is she telling everyone Pete's business? Pete's is on almost all of these live streams with her. If people are asking questions about it, could she just wait till Pete's is sitting right next to her, most of the time on these streams, and let him answer whatever he might want to answer? Why should everybody know that Pete's used to rent a room from a lady and the lady did the cleaning? Inappropriate. There are lines, Chantal. These people are not your friends. Again, I'm going to say, where is Rena? Rena is somebody we knew who was your friend. Why can't you call Rena with this? Why can't you just vent to Rena? Live streams shouldn't be where you go to vent. Especially when you're venting against your best friend. Is nothing sacred to you?
I really don't know what to say. I won't say anything else right now. That's all.
After saying all that, she comes to her senses and has a little discretion. Too little, too late, Chantal. You've already thrown him under the bus. You were a lousy friend today. You owe Pete a big apology for this video. If I was Pete, I would be so angry that somebody did this to me.
I just want to focus on myself, getting super healthy, Sometimes like being alone, just going home and being completely alone and doing my thing.
Listen, I totally understand where she's coming from with this. Don't get me wrong. I just don't like that she's saying all this behind Pete's back to strangers on the internet. I think that's wrong. Not what she's saying. I'm cool with what she's saying. Everybody should be alone. And I totally understand that after a year now of this adjustment, she's probably ready. She feels more secure. She's been away from BB now. I get it that she wants to be alone. And I'm down for the alone Chantal era. But just, you didn't have to do it this way, Chantal.
Not having to be really considerate of other people. Do you know, I know that sounds so bad. I know that sounds...
You're like the most inconsiderate person ever, let alone that you're inconsiderate to your own family and friends. You were driving stoned while making a call. You're inconsiderate to strangers on the road. You're inconsiderate. You are the most selfish person alive, Chantal. Who are you kidding? And giggling in your hand doesn't make it cute. You're a jerk.
So bad. But you know what I mean. You know what I mean.
You know what I mean? You know what I mean? You know what I mean?
Actually, I'm very considerate. I have no idea where people don't think of that. Like when it comes to, I'm very considerate. I can be inconsiderate. Yeah. But hi, Alana. I'm sure I'm not the only person. I throw my trash everywhere. What trash?
The crap that's all over your house every time you do a live stream and show us any little inch of your house. There's crap everywhere. Man, she's deluded. We've seen every inch of that house. Come on. We saw you throw an empty poutine thing or some food tray, just threw it into your back seat the other night. No, but you don't throw your trash around.
No, I'm not. I'm not saying I don't. I'm not saying I'm moving out. I'm not saying I don't want to live with him. I'm just saying sometimes I do wish I had my own space. Like, yeah, if it gets to him, it gets to him. I'll tell him myself.
If it gets to him, it gets to him. I'll tell him myself. Like, she's so smug. The order of operations would have been you talk to him first, and then if you insist on talking to strangers about you and your best friend's living situation, then you would have come on live stream and talked to these people about this. How could you not speak to him first and then get pissy when people are, bring it to him. If it gets to him, it gets to him. How could you get pissy at that point?
Evict Pete. I'm not evicting anybody.
Yeah, she can't evict him because later that same day we find out that the lease is actually in Pete's name. So if Pete wants, he could turn around and evict her. So she should watch the way she speaks about him behind his back. Might come home and find all her crap thrown in the front. No, you know what? I don't think Pete would ever do that to her. I don't think Pete would ever do this to her either. Pete is a better friend than that.
If it was Pete and I was hearing this, I would cry. Whatever.
Oh, yeah, it's funny. It's funny. It's true, Chantal. If I was Pete, I don't know if I'd cry, but if I was hearing this, I would be really, really hurt also. And she laughs when somebody said that in her chat. She's such a bitch. Oh my God. I can't get over Chantal. Like, the longer she has her channel and the more she does these streams and videos and whatever, the more you find other reasons to dislike this woman. On top of everything else, now we know that she's a very lousy friend who would talk about you behind your back to strangers over the internet. So if that doesn't sum up Chantal and her fantastic personality, I don't know what is. But if I was Pete, I would be extremely hurt and I would start looking for a new living arrangement because no, I wouldn't live with that. That's not your best friend. That's somebody willing to throw you under the bus for a couple of guys on Tinder. That's how much you mean to her. That's how much your friendship means to her. Have a little decency, Pete. Have a little self-respect. Get yourself out of there. You can do better, man. Anyway, that's just my opinion. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate it. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye. Hey girls, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for clicking on this video. And if you like this kind of video, please consider subscribing. So Chantal is back. Chantal came on live stream today in a stream entitled Crabby Stew Time, cooking stew, and apparently being crabby. So let's discuss. First observation, the house is still disgusting. It's just absolutely disgusting. I think it's actually gotten worse. That kitchen makes me nervous.
I'm tired. Brooke, Lori. I'm so tired.
Okay, so she's tired apparently. Her eyes still look nuts. Why are her pupils still so damn big? And she's gonna what? Continue trying to tell us like she's not on something?
I got the groceries finally. I had them delivered. Ooh.
Just yesterday she said she couldn't have them delivered because of Pete's muffins or something. So now it's just F. Pete's and his muffins? We order what we want? Okay.
Hi, Jinx! Yeah, I'm getting subscribers back. I don't know.
Whoa. Hang on, back up. What was that on her arm?
Yeah, I'm getting
There. Do you see that bruise? Do you see that bruise? That bruise that looks like a thumb or a finger mark? What's she gonna explain this one away? That's a very strange place to get a bruise. That's like the inside of her arm. You can't really kind of bump yourself or, you know, that is a weird place to have a bruise. And that looks like a finger.
So, anyway, yeah. Cleaned up today. I was up pretty early, actually.
What did she clean up? The house looks disgusting. What do you mean you cleaned up today? You did a load of dishes in your dishwasher? That's not exactly your effort.
Purple Mermaid. My hair. I need to dye it too before I go in the shower.
That bruise.
Hi, Val. Yeah, I have a bruise on my arm, probably from, I don't know. I get random bruises because of the medication I'm on. I bruise very easily.
Oh, yeah, okay. A random bruise. Okay, oh, God. We now know she's with a controlling guy. The TV mysteriously broke. The next day, there's a random bruise in a very funny spot that happens to be the shape of a finger. Yeah, no. Oh, she just bruises so easily. Girl, do you think we're all that stupid? She really does think we're all that stupid. If you think we're all that stupid, like, if you have that bruise and you're going to lie about it and try and explain it away, wouldn't you maybe put on a t-shirt or something to come on your fucking stream and not those goddamn filthy cat pajamas again where we can see it? Is it possible she did it on purpose so that we would see it? Is she going for like my abusive boyfriend story arc right now? Girl. Ugh.
Guarantee people are going to say that I'm being abused. Wait for it. Another example.
Another example of what? Another example of you said too much on your channel. You've given us all this random information, and now we're left to form our own conclusions. Conclusions have now been formed, okay? We all have our opinions. And then the next day we see that goddamn bruise. What do you think everybody's going to think, Chantal? She's acting like we're all nuts that we're going to think the guy hit her. We know the guy hit you. Come on. In all these years of watching Chantal, I've never seen a fingerprint-looking bruise on her with no explanation.
I always have bruises after sex, yeah.
Hi, plain cheeseburger. I don't want you to see my messy background. Oh.
Did you catch that? Did you just see the jaw? Okay, she has not stopped fidgeting with her tongue in her mouth since this stream started, okay? We're like 11 and a half minutes in. And she just did that jaw thing. Now, I noticed her fidgeting with her teeth since the beginning, but I figured she had just eaten something because I noticed that Chantal does that for like a while after she eats, okay? 11 and a half minutes and she's still messing with her mouth, and I just saw the jaw thing again. And the eyes look nuts, and she seems even more off today possibly than yesterday, because yesterday she was just being bitchy and she was off. I don't like this. I don't like this at all. I get anxiety. As a stoner, okay? I like relaxants. I like downers. Somebody on uppers doesn't vibe well with me, okay? They make me nervous and they raise my anxiety. And that's why I love indica, because I'm trying to kill my anxiety. My palms are sweaty, okay? I'm 11 minutes into her video and I'm a little shaky. My hands are sweating. I can feel myself getting angry and anxious. She's on drugs. I don't know how to be diplomatic about this. I can tell by the response my body is giving me. She's on drugs.
Get up and move, then I can't talk to you guys. What do you want me to do? Walk around my apartment and ignore you?
Wow.
Oh, cool, bitch.
What a bitch. No, but you could, like, you know, stand up to empty a dishwasher or stand up to cook this meal or just stand up. Stand in place. God, the attitude on this bitch. If anyone's looking for like a screenshot right now, this is a pretty good one.
What's my Danielle? So today I am making stew. And
she's doing the weird mouth thing again. And why does she open the fridge door? I don't know why that really bothers me, but like, why would you open it and then just go back to chatting? Close the door.
Later on, I'm going to be going to, spend the night. I don't know why people care if I stand or sit. Like, I've lost, like, probably over 40 pounds now. So, I mean...
Really, Chantal? Really? Why don't you do a real fucking weigh-in where we can actually see the scale and it's not in a doorway or on a carpet and prove it to us, liar. Number two, I wouldn't gloat about having lost 40 pounds and that's the reason you should be allowed to sit down while you do everything. When you sit down while you do everything, it's not like, oh, I'm capable of doing all this standing up, but I choose to sit down. You can't. So don't act like you have a choice. Oh, I'm mad. I can tell I'm really mad by the way I'm speaking about Chantal. I hate this boyfriend story arc, okay? She needs to get back on Tinder and just look for another one. She found this guy quickly. She could have another one quickly too. There is no reason that this woman needs to be stuck with a coke loser after a week. So, hang on. So now, what the story that's starting now is a Chantal drug addiction, right? I think we all see that coming. If she gets skinny doing... Is she going to try and like throw that in our faces and pretend like she's a skinny legend and she did this all on her own with hard work? I don't think Coke skinny is something to aspire to.
Well, I need an organizer for this drawer.
You need an organizer for the whole damn house. Let's not pretend like it's just the drawer that's in shambles, okay? Girl, please.
So yeah, I'm gonna go there this afternoon, probably, or a little bit later. Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, the carrot peeler on potato.
Yeah, that was a slip, right? Because she had said the guy works 9 to 5, and now she said she's going to be going over there this afternoon, and then realized the mistake that she had just said. Well, going over later. Girl, we know Koki doesn't work. Who the hell are you trying to fool? God, Koki might have the same kind of bullshit job like you have, because this one claims to work also. So, yeah, I guess they have that in common. They both could have said, yeah, I work. Yeah, I work.
No, Pete doesn't... I don't want him to move out or anything. You know?
It's his apartment!
If he finds somebody or he wants to move somewhere else, you know, that'll be his choice.
You damn right. Yeah, it'll be his choice and his decision. It's his apartment. Why is she still trying to pretend like we don't know? Pete's fucking said it. It's his lease. You live in his apartment, not the other way around. Get off of your fucking high horse. Who are you trying to impress? I don't know. If I was Pete's, I think that would piss me off a little bit.
Maybe someday I will end up moving on and moving in with whoever I'm with. I mean, that's life, right? Mm-hmm. Like...
She can't stop. She can't stop fidgeting with her mouth.
You mean I'm acting weird? I always act weird. Don't I or no?
Not like lately.
I'm in a bit of a weird mood lately. I don't know.
Oh, you don't know why? That's why.
I don't know. I will be spending a lot of time there. So it'll be like I have 2 residences, I guess, in a sense.
2 residences.
I figure like maybe what I
Actually, Chantal, you have 0 residences. Pete's has a resident, and Cokehead has a crack house.
can do when he's at work during the day is like come back here, spend time with the cats, do whatever housework I need to do, because I am working on that, getting this place better. It's a lot better than it was.
Is it?
I did all the litter because I fell asleep last night, so I didn't do it last night. Don't
poor
shoot you in the
cats.
eye, I know.
Can you even imagine how disgusting those litter boxes are? Those poor cats. Ugh. I feel always like worse for animals because they didn't ask for any of this shit and they can't take care of themselves. If those cats could, I'm sure they would be cleaning out their own goddamn litter box rather than putting up with these 2 pigs taking care of them.
Butter. I don't like butter that much.
Since when?
My cats make me feel guilty. Yeah, I feel bad. You're getting lit? No, I don't have any. I know, Mike. Hi, Smile.
Yeah, it's funny how she always had those edibles or the vape pen or whatever, right? Until now, because now we've moved on to different priorities, let's say. And now it's like, fuck the edibles, right? I bet they never go without the other stuff, though. I bet that stuff's always around, and I bet you she's the one paying for it.
I'm tired of the dating scene. Yes, I am.
She was on the dating scene for like 2 days. 2 days before she met this guy. How can you be tired of the dating scene? For the love of God, Chantal, this is so pathetic.
Yeah, I mean, you're gonna live without your CPAP. I mean, it's dangerous if you like don't treat it eventually, but. Bye, Mike.
So how long do you plan on sleeping without it? Because then eventually, won't it become a problem? You can't walk up the flight of stairs without being out of breath. I can't imagine you'd be sleeping very well. But she doesn't care. It's not sexy. I don't know. Is waking up to a corpse in bed next to you? Oh, sorry. Is waking up to a corpse on the mattress on the floor next to you sexy? I don't think so.
It's a thumbprint? No, I don't know why anyone would grab my arm fat.
Yeah, when somebody's enraged, they kind of just grab whatever they can get. That totally is a thumbprint. That's what I already thought. Somebody else fucking said it. You know when you think something and you wonder sometimes, am I being irrational? Am I going overboard? Am I thinking too much into something? When someone else confirms what you were already thinking, that's all I need.
Nobody's been grabbing my arm fat.
Bullshit.
Like I said, any drama involving me, I'm not involved. So,
What?
I have no idea what you're talking about. You guys follow that more than I do, so you should know more than me. No drama in the chat. You sound like Joe Raquel. This isn't Entourage, no drama.
Where's Joe? Where is Joe? Speaking of Joe. Oh, this is so boring. Skipping ahead.
You seem irritable. Maybe I am a little bit.
Just a little bit.
I just feel like tired, like, and not feeling that great physically. You know?
Yeah.
It's probably just
When you do that kind of stuff, you always wake up in a bad mood. You're fucking irritable as hell the next day. And notice that every day now when she comes on her streams, when she does them, she's in that same bad mood first thing in the morning. That's a tell. All of this is a tell. We're now half an hour into this bullshit and she still hasn't stopped with the frickin' jaw and fidgeting with her teeth.
I need to remember to take my vitamins because I don't eat like a lot anymore because of the friggin' Ozempic. Like I really don't want to take it.
It's not because of the Ozempic. She's been on the Ozempic. It's something else this week that has killed her appetite a little bit. I wonder what's changed. What's new now this week in her life that could have affected her appetite? Ozempic. She's been taking the fucking Ozempic. It's not the goddamn Ozempic. Cut the shit.
I miss like eating stuff. Like, you know.
Then stop doing the coke and you'll get your fucking appetite back. It's very simple.
You know, so it's like, and there's Pete's, and but that's the thing. It's tricky. It's like Pete's and I are roommates and friends, but we're still our own people. We don't owe anything to each other. We're not, you know, like I guess at one point I thought we were like life partners or whatever. I don't know about that. Like, what is it? Platonic life partners? Things change, you know, like things change in life. And that's why I don't like saying like
bullshit. So it was okay to have Pete's as your platonic life partner when you couldn't get any, right? But now, as soon as you've met the first fucking guy off of Tinder, it's fuck Pete's. No, we're not platonic life partners anymore. Now I can get some D. If a time comes again where I can't get any D, however, you can go right back to being my platonic life partner because I will keep you with like a leash on for the rest of your life, Pete's. Pete's needs to get the fuck away from her too. This woman is toxic, not only to herself, but to everyone around her.
like a thing popped up on my phone and it was like one of the guys. It was like a dick pic from a guy. And I'm just like, maybe we should talk about like what we're doing. Like, are we going to be like seeing other people? Because you have to have that discussion, right? Because, but it's, I don't know. I feel like I've known him. Maybe it's just because like we talked for hours, like literally. So maybe if that's why I feel like I know him for like, it feels like months and it's only been like days.
It's because you started doing the yayo with him. And when you get involved in something like that for the first time with someone, the bond forms even quicker. Because now it's not just emotions, it's this new addiction. So you're getting addicted to the new substance at the same time as you're getting addicted to the new guy. Do you understand now how she's melding feelings and an addiction together? This is really not going to end well because she's going to end up with a new addiction and a broken heart at the same time. And when the guy's gone, the addiction will still be there.
Look at my hair. I look great.
The jaw is killing me. And the fidgeting.
Victoria.
Why is she holding raw meat up to the camera like that?
It's for me, Pete's, and what's his face?
What's his face?
Okay. Yeah. Well. Maybe.
She did not wash her hands. She just cut up all that meat, raw meat juice on hand, and went and opened the freezer. Watching people like this makes me so happy that I live alone.
Nobody. That's not the guy who threw money at me. Like, so.
No, that's not the guy who threw money at me. She says that as if it's a completely unrelated story that had nothing to do with this guy. It's this guy's friend who fucking threw the money at you. What the fuck? We're going to pretend like that didn't involve this guy because now we have to clean up the story surrounding this guy, right? Because now we're going to, I don't know, latch on to this loser. So we can't have the subs constantly coming at you for being with him. So now we're trying to clean up the story. It's too late. You told us fucking everything, man.
So I'm going to see how he likes it because he's a chef, right? But how do you like my stew? Because I can cook too, but I'm not a chef.
Yeah, we've seen all of the, meatloafs and slop pots full of shit that you cook. Girl, don't compare yourself to a chef. You cook shit.
Apparently he used to like, he's been to like 27 countries. Used to travel on like boats as a chef. Just really interesting person. And Egypt is a really beautiful country. Like he was showing me stuff and pictures when he was younger and growing up, and it was really fun. But yeah, it's broken English, so it's like sometimes hard to understand, but I get the gist, you know. Thank you, Dark Queen.
Yeah, we don't need to understand everything. We talked to him for hours and hours are spent talking to someone who can barely speak English, but that doesn't matter, right? As long as he can throw down the D and has access to the yayo, that's all that she cares about right now. All the rest is just fuck off. Doesn't care. I don't need to talk to you. Get naked. Gross.
Yeah, it's like, I was thinking that, like, my travel plans, yeah, I still have to stick to my Euro bees, you know? You better look too hard. No, didn't do that. Tora did not come yet, unfortunately.
Ooh, hang on. She has a little burn on her lip that she can't explain. And everyone's been wondering, what the hell is she on? Now, this is all allegedly, because I'm not sure. I'm just throwing this out there because it just popped into my head. But you know what people who like to do coke and they can't afford coke, so they move on to the next cheapest thing end up doing, right? Yeah. And you know how that is smoked on a little pipe? Yeah. And you often find the people who enjoy smoking those kind of little pipes with burns on their lips and fucked up lips. Has she moved on to crack? Whoa.
I never had, knock on wood. It's just a cracked lip.
Yeah, that's right. That's a cracked lip if I've ever fucking seen a cracked lip. Well said.
You can have a bed on the floor and still be a clean freak. Why is a bed on the floor dirty?
It's fucking disgusting, man. A mattress, you said, not a bed. A mattress thrown on the floor.
I
Ugh.
think people just like contesting every single thing I say. Doesn't matter how dumb it sounds, you know?
Dumb? I'll tell you what sounds dumb. This fucking bullshit story that you're doing right now sounds dumb, Chantal. Don't fucking call us all dumb because we're fucking analyzing this bullshit. You put the bullshit on the internet that gave us stuff to analyze. Do you understand? Fucking full of shit, and this fucking attitude just really pisses me off. You know? I'm in a really bad mood. I am in a really bad mood. I hate this storyline. I hate it with every fiber of my being. I'm agitated. I haven't smoked enough for this today. I haven't smoked at all today. I've been at school. I just got home. Ooh, I should have rolled something up before this fucking video.
Childish as fuck. Yeah, and just, drama's child, I can't stand it, you know? When people just talk for nothing, it's just annoying. Or for attention, it's just like ridiculous, you know?
Girl, you overshare everything. You told us all these fucking details all for attention. And now you're getting mad because other people are speaking on this bullshit? Cut it out, man. This is why you should have thought about these things before you put them online, Chantal.
Do I miss Karate Joe? Not really, honestly. Hi, Sam!
Karate Joe, she doesn't miss you. Don't you miss her? Don't you miss having a community? I got a great idea for you, Karate Joe. Hit me up. Email me. I have a community that's looking for you. We will welcome you with open arms, Karate Joe. We already have Superior Joe. Now we need another Joe. And let you guys battle it out and see who's the best Joe. We know who's the best Joe. But it would kind of be fun to have Karate Joe in the mix. I tell you what, Joe, I'll give you a wrench on my channel. Come on, you could be my first mod.
Yeah, but I don't have to make shit up, J Sal, for attention. Like, that's the difference. You know? Like, I don't go...
Says the woman who makes up every single story time she has ever told on her channel.
Ooh, here, look at me for this reason, or whatever, you know? I just live my life and share it, and whatever, you know?
No.
2 residences. Well, people are saying, like, with the COVID thing, like, oh, people are going to report you for COVID. Well, I live in both places. That's what's up. This is my boyfriend.
This is my boyfriend. Oh my God. I live in 2 places. What if the cops would ask you, really? How long have you known him? How long have you been living here? What's his last name? What does he really do for a living? And where does he work? And then, ooh, when the cops are questioning you about your location, what if they search the place? Because trap houses usually keep a little stock in them. Something tells me you guys aren't running out every 20 fucking minutes to get what you need. Ooh, watch out, girl. She looks nuts. Nuts.
No, I never said my stories are made up. So.
They are.
You go. Fuck yourself.
Ooh, she's getting pissy.
Yeah, I'm not going to talk about anything personal anymore, like really details and stuff like that. And I'm not putting my relationship, if I have one, whatever it is, online. Like, I'm just not going to let people meet him or whatever. It's not going to happen.
Okay. She was desperate. We saw you with BB. She loves to get the guy online, right? She was so desperate to tell us all the details about this guy. What's changed? Let's see. In the time it took for that TV to break and for a thumbprint of a bruise to show up on her arm, now she's not giving any more details and not talking about this guy. We're all thinking the same thing, right? Yeah, we're all on the same page here about what's really going on, right? Okay.
Do you think you generally suck as a person? Yeah, I do.
Well, at least she's saying it.
Hi, little Nitty.
I think you suck as a person, too. I think everybody watching thinks you suck as a person.
You should want better for yourself. What? You don't even know this person, so I don't think you have a right to make that judgment, but okay.
Girl, we don't know him, but we know enough from what you've told us. But we know you, and you weren't on cocaine before this week. You are so pathetic, Chantal. And not only are you so fucking pathetic that you're going through with all this and this is all happening, but you're justifying it and arguing again with your fucking subs. You know, the subs that are still sticking around. The cockiness of this woman makes me feel a little less bad for her. I have to say, I have a lot of sympathy for her right now. Because I know what's about to happen to her. I know better than she does right now what's about to happen to her. And I had a lot of sympathy for her. But it's very hard to keep that sympathy for somebody who is so incredibly rude to the people that are trying to help you. These people are your friends, right? You were the one who said, the people in the chat, your subs are your friends. So now your friends are trying to tell you something. They are trying to help you out. And instead of maybe sitting back and listening to them, you'd rather fight with them because you got that coke agitation this morning. Chantal, if this is the mood that you're in, don't turn the live stream on, okay? Just make your fucking stew. This didn't need to be a live stream. You don't need to be raging at people, okay? Things are already going pretty bad for you right now. The last thing you need is to scare off the people who are still sticking by this bullshit.
And look at my teeth. Look at my herpy while I walk into... There you go. There you go. Nice thumbnail for the reaction channels. Chantal's herpes.
Girl, it's a burn. Herpy my ass. That's a burn from a crack pipe, and we all fucking see it, man. She got those chapped up fucking lips like Tyrone the crackhead. Girl, come on! I can't watch this anymore. My hands are soaking wet. I'm sweating so hard. I'm shaking. I'm angry. I can feel my heart racing. I wish I was wearing my Fitbit just to see it right now. I'm so angry. I am so angry. There's still, 40 minutes left of this fuckery. I'm not watching anymore. I know what's going to happen. I've actually heard on Twitter, because people were going nuts all day about this bullshit. Here's what we're skipping, okay? I'm going to give you a brief summary. She rages at the stream over and over and over, taking her bitchy little jabs at the people that are still sticking around, and tells the people in her own chat that they don't have a life because they're in her chat in the middle of the day. Can you imagine telling the people who are there supporting you, and they're there, like, your revenues are going up because these people are sitting in that chat, and this woman has the audacity to tell them that they don't have lives, and that's why they're in her chats and have all this free time. Girl, where's your fucking life? Where's your fucking job? You don't do jack shit, okay? This is pathetic. You found a way to, like, scam money as a living doing this bullshit YouTube, and you're throwing it in people's faces as if you're a working woman. Girl, neither you nor your parasite boyfriend know anything about keeping a fucking job. Y'all know how to keep the candy up your fucking nose, and that's about it. Take it down a notch, Chantal. This is not only not cute, I am fucking raging, and I know I can't be the only one, okay? This is some bullshit. I am tired of this shit. I can't believe that this is going to be the next season of the Chantal show. I want to get her away from this guy so bad, you don't know. And Everyone knows Chantal is not my favorite person alive, okay? But this is completely insane and out of control. Is there nobody in her life that can grab her, shake her, and set her straight? Anyway, guys, that's just my opinion. I really can't go on. I'm physically affected by this story and this video today. I just can't. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really do appreciate it, and I'll see you in the next one, and I hope I'll be in a better mood. Bye!
with me.